Alright, we are back
with
some more Chaldea boys.
Mhm.
And yeah, I honestly thought that the new part that came out, what I thought was today, actually I think came out yesterday, the fifth part.
So yesterday when I
epilogue.
played, I was like, hey, I think the story's already done. We can stream, and yeah.
I thought it was done today, so that's why I was like, okay, yeah, let's stream, and I found out I think it was done yesterday, so
Yeah.
whatever. Well, we're going to finish the story today, and we'll talk about some other things that are starting. I mean, they just started promoting the new Chaldea
Chaldea broadcasting station or
NA
something. Yeah, the NA version of it, basically.
And yeah, but anyways, we'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, let's get back to the events. So,
So, let's see, last time we found out about the...
Okay, so last time, we got... I think it was almost like a dream or something.
Sort of like BlitzCon.
Yeah, with Moriarty, and there's these like three gangs or whatever,
right.
and mages that are backing them, and they want to get this Siegfried Leaf.
Yeah, they want the catalyst.
Yeah, and so basically, we're just gonna see who I guess comes out on top, because the three gangs, they all want a piece of the pie, or they all want to take over or whatever. And yeah,
I think what's interesting is that the three gangs are like vary in size and reputation in, I guess, the city
and their history, I guess, and how entrenched they are in it,
and I guess what control they have over the city. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for what we uncovered last time. I mean, I know a couple of the groups might be into working together to take in like the third party down. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we'll just get started. Alright, here we go. Yeah, and at the very end, I think last time, they, oh, this was just my farming party. So they were trying to, get information or something? And so we invited them over to the bar and would talk to them, whatnot, etc.
Gave them drinks that had not been, created yet in their time.
Here we go. Oh, actually, this time around I didn't bring the NPC Moriarty. Well, whatever. Alright, section 4, Triangle Magus. I mean, last time I remember we were talking about how, I'm not too sure how this is gonna wrap up in the next, 2 parts or whatnot.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. Alright, time for the auction, huh? Alright, let's see what happens today. Alright. Who's there? Oh, come quick! What's up, Sieg? The relic's been stolen!
Oh,
wow.
We knew that would happen.
Oh no, that's not good. Did you say stolen? Who stole it? In the middle of the night.
A couple of these guys are pretty suspicious.
It's scary seeing all of them all on edge like this. This is so not good. Yeah, really. One little push is all it would take to have them at each other's throat. As we'd been caught in the crossfire, I'd rather not see that happen. Yeah, that's true. As you can see, the Linden Leaf, the perfect catalyst in which to summon Siegfried the Demon Slayer, has been stolen. That's not good. What sort of security measures did you have in place? As I demonstrated to all 6 of you yesterday, I didn't leave it anywhere that an ordinary thief could have taken it.
I see.
True, but that wouldn't be much help if the thief was a skilled mage. Oh, I'm surprised to hear you so willingly giving voice to your own ineptitude. That aside, I can say from what I saw yesterday that the catalyst defense is focused on alerts. What's that mean? It means that we should have heard an alarm blaring throughout the mansion, no matter how it was stolen. That security spell has been passed down in my family for generations. But I'm not a mage, so I have no real idea how it works. You two, as mages yourselves, surely you understand. Magecraft may be capable of anything, but it is far from perfect. To steal the catalyst without setting off the alarm would require 2 skilled mages working together. I see.
Okay.
Even I could not do this alone. So what? You're saying the 2 of us are in cahoots? I mean, you might be. If you ask me, I think it's way more likely that the owner faked this theft so he could keep his heirloom for himself. I see. I can only say that I would never do such a thing. I have no reason to want to keep it for myself. It's nothing but a burden for me. I mean, he wanted to sell it.
Yeah.
So, as it plays such a valuable part in Holy Grail wars, there are no end of people who have designs on it. Trust me, I have no irrational attachment to it. It's just because, just because it happens to be a family heirloom. Well then, who did steal it? Now what do we do? This is quite a pretty pickle. You don't say. ... You're not saying anything. Yanqing. Given that the blame for this theft lies with Shig, I suggest we... Now I see. It was you.
Oh.
Oh. Interesting. Care to repeat that? No, it's okay. You don't have to hide it. I mean, you and she go way back, right? Oh. Is that so? It makes perfect sense for you to cut a deal ahead of time. How dare you!
Baseless assumptions.
Yeah. Act offended all you want. Doesn't change the fact that you're still the most likely suspect. Well, are they gonna start fighting? I knew not to expect much in the way of manners from a man of the sea. But if you're willing to goad us into a fight, you have more guts than I thought.
Please do it outside.
Just so we're clear, I didn't steal it. Good luck, thank you. Hopefully it won't be too hard. I mean, I think this event needs like a Fuyuki clear or something, right? It shouldn't be too hard.
I mean, Chaldea Boys is not typically the most intensive of events.
Yeah,
so...
I mean, I guess maybe if I end up playing the challenge quest, but we're not there yet. So anyways, alright, Alexander, just so we're clear, I didn't steal it. Alright, good to know. If anything, I had a better chance in the auction. It wouldn't make sense for me to go to the trouble of stealing it. I did not steal it either. If anyone here would have a motive to steal it, wouldn't that be the skilled mage with the least money to spend? Oh? Makes sense to me. Your family might have a long history, but they haven't done well keeping up with the times.
Ouch.
Are they kind of like a broke long history family, I guess?
I don't know.
The whole reason you're taking part in this subspecies Holy Grail war is because you need money, right? Prince of Lanling and I both have money to spare, so there's no reason for either of us to assume the risks involved with stealing it. I see. That sounds like a challenge to me.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accusatory, I don't know. Though a lot of these are.
Wait, please wait, I'm begging you, don't fight here. Yeah, at least go outside, I guess. I have a suggestion. Okay? Everyone here, human and mage alike, has their own possible motives and their own reasons to be suspected. So I say we at least let everyone make their case to someone impartial without any stake in this outcome.
Like us?
I don't like where this is going. I feel like we know where this is going.
Yeah.
Indeed, you have every reason not to. Mr. Moriarty, Samantha, alright. I'd like you two to be the judges. I do not, however, want you selecting suspects. I only want you to determine who we can rule out. Once we know that, we should be able to resolve this. Okay, sounds fair.
Sounds like something we've done before.
I'll do my best. What do you think, Moriarty? Yeah, what do you think? That's fine with me, of course. However, we have one condition. Alright. What is it? It's simple. We can't leave ourselves open to accusations of bribery, or this will be all for naught. I guess so. So I would like a mage from an opposing faction to be present during our questioning. For example, when we speak to Alexander, I would request that either Count Vlad or Prince of Lanling be present. Though of course I will also insist that they refrain from comment during the proceedings. Okay, that sounds fair to me.
Yeah.
That sounds safe and reasonable. I trust all of you are okay with that? Fine with me. Then I shall go first. One of you, come with me. Alright, I'll go. Alright, we're now interrogating, I guess.
Mm.
Here we go. The thief is almost certainly Prince of Lenling. Okay.
Why do you say that?
How can you be so sure? Yeah, how could you be so sure? I know that I did not steal it. And Alexander has the least reason to steal it himself. Thus, by the process of elimination, it must be Prince of Lenling. He is the only mage here whose power is ill-suited for fighting a Holy Grail war. And if he wished to resell it, he would not want to waste his own money in an auction. Okay? Furthermore, Prince of Lanling's magecraft is particularly well-suited to thievery. Is it? I mean, he talked about it last time we read it, and it has to do with his beauty, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
but
to me, like, I guess as a servant, like, and their abilities, the person who might have the most capabilities of stealing this thing might be Yan Qing.
I mean,
at least to me.
I mean, but remember, these aren't servants.
These aren't servants, though, right? So this guy is just really beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, alright.
But so is Dearmood, so, like...
I don't know. He's an old man, Dearmood, so...
Oh, anyways, yeah, that's true.
He could have easily used his beauty to manipulate others into doing his bidding. But let us not forget, Count Vlad, that you have just as much as a motive as he does. I mean, they all have motives.
Yeah.
They did say you've been having some financial difficulties. ... He's like, I don't want to talk about this. That is true, but I was also quite confident in my chances at victory. I would never resort to petty larceny to acquire what I desire. Yeah, okay, maybe Vlad is not, gonna go to that level,
Well, yeah, he has his image to upkeep, or
I guess so.
Maybe not just his image, but yeah.
And so I believe the guilty party is Prince of Lanling, and ask you to proceed accordingly. That is all I have to say. Okay. So Count Vlad will be keeping an eye on me, huh? I think it was Alexander, though. Why's that? Yeah, why's that? From where I stand, he is the most suspicious of those present by far. Yes, on the surface it may seem like he has the least motive. He is certainly the richest of us, thanks to his dealings with legitimate businesses. Good evening, how are you? And yeah, okay. So I guess Alexander is a bit of a business person. Possibly, and a mage at the same time? I don't know.
I mean...
That's what I'm inferring from this, at least.
I mean, considering... Okay, so let's see. Izo has the port. Dearmood has the biggest faction.
Yeah.
So somewhere in between, Alexander has to be functioning somehow, so I don't...
But, he was just backing one of the mages, wasn't he? Well, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll find out, I guess. But if you consider it from a different angle, wealth is all he has. Yeah, he doesn't really have a very long bloodline or whatever yet. He has no connections to the Mages Association, so taking part in this subspecies Holy Grail War is the only hope he has to advance. If he failed to win the auction, he would have had nothing left at all.
Yeah, I guess, you can't really, buy out the Mages Association or something.
Yeah.
So it's
I feel like there's plenty of pretty wealthy people in the association, probably.
Right, yeah, there's a lot of, old money, probably, in it. Yeah.
Anyways. I'm not sure I follow. How would losing the auction leave him off any worse than before, then? You mean you didn't know? Know what? We each had to pay an enormous fee just for the opportunity to bid. Oh. I see. And we don't get it back if we lose. So if, by some chance, he did end up losing the auction, he would be then no more than a penniless third-rate mage.
Ouch.
You really staked everything into this, huh?
Yeah.
Whereas Count Vlad and I both have our legacies to fall back on.
Yeah.
Seems to me that the ability, or lack thereof, to pick oneself up again after a setback would be a substantial motive, don't you agree? I guess so. I guess you kind of have nothing left to lose.
I'm kind of wondering just how this relic was stored in the first place. Like with Teague, can we talk to him? Like,
I mean, he said that there was, alarm stuff on it, but yeah, I'd like to talk to Sieg too if we could. Anyways, whatever the others might say, I know I didn't take it. Okay, who do you think took it then? So I can only guess it was Count Vlad, of course. I'm pretty sure Prince of Lunling has enough money to go toe-to-toe with me in an auction after all. Of course, if push comes to shove, he could have always resorted to trying to take it by force. But if that was his plan, he could have just waited until after the auction was over. So yeah, I think I have to go with Count Vlad here. I'm pretty sure the Count has thought of some kind of plan. Hang on. I'm pretty sure the Count has thought up some kind of plan. What plan? I'm sure he was just bluffing. He might be a talented mage, but it still would have been risky for him to come under the spotlight here. Not to mention, Izo's gang doesn't seem like they'd be much help. Oh, hey, I just remembered we had a deal, didn't we? Did you find out anything useful? Prince of Landling uses, Count Vlad uses, oh yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Do you remember who he gave information on? He gave information on Vlad, and then, or no, Landling gave us information on Vlad, and then Vlad told us information on Landling. It doesn't matter. Well,
no, I remember Landling or something. Was it Landling who was really secretive?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Alexander wanted to know what Landling. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. It probably doesn't really change the dialogue much. But anyways, the Prince of Landling uses I don't mind you sharing what you know. Information that basic will come to light soon enough anyway. Magecraft that charms targets with beauty, huh? I'm sure it has its uses, but he'd be the first to die in a Holy Grail war unless he had a powerful servant. But anyway, figuring out which of them stole it isn't automatically going to bring it back. That's true. Wait, hang on. I just had a thought. Maybe someone in one of the city's gangs got greedy. That relic is damn near priceless after all. I guess so. I was just thinking, I'm like, they can't even use it though, but I guess if they just steal it and sold it, then maybe,
yeah, that's true.
Somebody must have gotten in touch with another mage to try to sell it for an even higher price. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. Care for a drink?
Yeah, you'd probably need one after all of this interrogation.
Yeah, although I don't know if Gouda can drink anything of the stuff that you can drink that you have.
Juice, okay.
For you, we've got water and dihydrogen monoxide. Which would you prefer? That's just water. Yeah, I was just gonna say, is it? Ha. I can't go letting you have alcohol. Anyway, I'd say we've learned some rather interesting tidbits so far. I see. Every one of them insisted they had not committed the theft. They sure did. And
why would they?
Yeah, of course. And they all named someone different for the culprit. Money, skill in magecraft, timing. All three of them enjoy success in one area, but none of them have it all. So, now what do we do? Then how are we supposed to tell who did it? Yeah, what are we supposed to do? A good question, to be sure. Each of them is suspicious, each had a motive, and certainly each had opportunity. And on top of all that, not one of them has an alibi. That's true. A wonderfully convenient state of affairs for whoever is behind this, wouldn't you agree? What do you mean by that? Can I have a devious look? Oh, come now, don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? This all took place in the past, so I happen to know what occurs next. Oh, yeah, that's true. It does. With each side's agent suspecting the other, the three gangs will wage a battle so fierce that it envelops the entire city, resulting in tremendous loss of life.
Well, that's not good.
At least that is the outcome as I heard it. Now that you mention it, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I kind of forgot that we're in the past right now. Well, I can't blame you for that. I almost forgot too. Now then, given what we already know and just learned, I did some digging of my own. Eavesdropping on the various gang members' conversations, stealing a glance at their ledgers, that sort of thing. Wow, that's you
Well,
really I don't know when you found time to do that, but
yeah, he's clearly got. I mean, I don't think he has that much time on his hands, but I mean, he's very skilled at what he does, I guess.
anyways, and as it turns out, well, I know a lot more now than I did before, but wait, what? He didn't tell us anything. Oh, if it isn't the apprentice bartender. Good evening. Good evening. How are you? You shouldn't be wandering around so late at night, not with this mansion security being so lax. It's kind of refreshing hearing him talk like this. I guess so. I was born in this city, you know. I plan to die here as well. That may not mean much to you since you're not from here, but for me, there could be no better end. But with each year that passes, that seems less and less likely. Why? Between all these telegrams and now ships circling the globe, the world just keeps getting smaller. And while I've never seen one myself, they say they even have ships that can fly nowadays. There sure are ships that can fly.
Yeah, I mean, ships that can fly, though.
Ships have allowed the city to flourish, and now everyone wants a share of the profits for themselves. I just hope to prevent that desire for profit from breaking out into a war. Are you thinking about retiring? How did you know that? Oh, yes, I am. I think I have been in this game as long as I can stand. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. This wind is absolutely freezing. Well, if you're as old as they say, you might want to, head indoors. Cheh, so the geezer's finally acting his age. You hear that, apprentice? The old man wants to retire, huh? What a joke. Once he retires, that'll be it. This city will become one big battleground. Me and Yanqing will be fighting each other's tooth and nail for control of the place. And in the end, some outsider will just come waltzing in and take it all for themselves. This city's only going to get bigger and bigger. We can't go closing it off to the outside world. I can't blame Yanqing's gang for going wild sometimes. Frankly, people have even started complaining about them to me. They say they see them being rowdy at restaurants or getting drunk and all kinds of petty stuff like that.
Well, public disturbances aren't that good.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't want to reconcile with them? Believe me, I wish it were that simple. People in our business don't take the peaceful approach seriously. That's just the way of the world. By the way, that bartender friend of yours is pretty strong, isn't he? Yeah, he's pretty strong. From the looks of it, I'd say he's... Nah, never mind. Wait, he's what? You don't seem the bloody sort. Nothing wrong with that. If only the world was a little simpler. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what you get for being a part of, like, turf wars or something.
Yeah, right? I'm like, this business is pretty muddy, so I mean...
Oh, hey, it's the apprentice kid. You figured out who the thief is yet? Nope. On second thought, don't tell me. I think it'd only complicate things if I found out now. I saw Ezel grumbling. Did something happen? Well, we're just gonna straight up not talk to Yanqing. Sounds like he's got it rough. And of course, his men are all but brutes. Are all brutes. He's the only one in that gang who actually thinks before he acts. Still, I know what he means when he says he wishes the world were simpler. It's been 20 years since me and my crew wound up in the city, but they still refuse to accept us. It's hard not to get a bit depressed when you can't even go out for a meal and not have it be a big deal for people to bitch about. So I decided to bring everyone together. To make the city admit they needed us. But now, we've got mages involved and we're all fighting for control of some weird relic. He's like, I don't even want this leaf. I don't even know what to make of it. Life is freaking bizarre, and there's no knowing what's what, you know? Sounds like you've got it rough too, yeah. Some things you just have to suffer for. At least, that's what I want to think. Though, honestly, I'd rather be living on Easy Street. I mean, who wouldn't? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So don't go making the same mistake I did, kid. Make sure you choose a fun life, not a hard one. That's what I'm trying to do. Easier said than done.
Easier said than done, that's for sure.
Yeah. Ha ha ha! Tell you what, if you ever decide to settle down in this city, that's when I'll listen to your sob story. But anyway, I promise I shouldn't be... Hang on. But anyway, I probably shouldn't be seen talking with you for too long. So, see you tomorrow. Alright, see ya. Good night. Good night, Yanqing. Or not so Yanqing, I guess.
No, whatever.
I can't say I approve of you going off on these nighttime walks without a servant. But then, there are guards from all three gangs keeping an eye on things. I mean, that didn't stop the relic from being stolen, but okay.
Yeah.
I suppose the odds of something dangerous happening are... I mean, there's wyverns everywhere. Oh, well, okay. Well, now, how is that for timing? Yeah.
Well, now you're here, right?
But what could they possibly be thinking going after us? I'm not sure whether they're out to make a show of their incompetence or to actually take out their rivals. In the end, it won't matter if they manage to take us out or not. Just the fact that they tried is an rigorous violation of trust. As for why they would go to such deplorable lengths... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Once again, now is not the time. Come on, we need to fight. Alright, let's go. Right you are. That they all have firearms trained on us would seem to be a clear expression of hostile intent. Who are these people?
Yeah.
So I have no compunction against crushing this lot. Oh, and by the way, this might come as a surprise to you, but I am quite potent in a fight. Alright then, let's show these goons what for. Hang on. Show these goons what for, my young bartender master.
Did you bring him?
I have my own. I forgot to bring the NPC one, though. I have him, though. Because, like, the previous time I was just bringing the NPC version.
Yeah.
And, I kind of forgot this time around. I'll do it next time, but, Okay.
Oh no. I don't have enough QP to use his costume. Okay, well, I'm farming doors, I guess.
Something like this, maybe? I don't think I have enough to get his costume yet in the shop, because I didn't play this part, I wasn't able to farm the top mat. So... But that's okay. I'm sure I'll get it.
But anyways, we can talk about the Chaldea broadcast.
Oh yeah, that's true. They just announced that a Chaldea broadcast is gonna happen on NA on the 22nd, I believe, with Okubo Rumi and Tanaka Rie. So they play Astolfo and Kiara. Oh, Astolfo and Elizabeth, and then Kiara. Yeah. That's exciting. I mean, initially, I thought that the Oku event would happen not sooner, but I took a look at the Japanese, I guess, schedule, and there's an interlude campaign that happens before that, so that's nice, I guess.
That's probably, why.
Yeah.
It's...
Because I was like, 22nd, I'm like, that's quite far, not like that far away, but it's still, further away than I expected. And, but yeah, in JP, the Oku event happened, I believe, it was on the 27th? Yeah, Elizabeth and Kiara. And on the 27th, so I guess, even if they started, like, immediately after this 22nd stream,
like around the 23rd
or something, it'd still be earlier than the JP release, so... Yeah, I mean, I thought that it might be sooner, but, it might still be a week or so away, right?
Yeah.
Or more. Wait, Liz gets another buff or just an interlude for sync chords?
Honestly, not sure.
I don't know if it's actually... I know Nightingale's a part of it. I don't remember who else is a part of the
I think Paisen is getting an interlude too.
And they got Tanaka to show on the stream before JP. Yeah, we were actually talking about that earlier today, I think.
I don't think I've ever seen her on a FGO live stream. And
Yeah.
so that's pretty surprising. I'm more than happy to see her.
Yeah. No, I really like her Kiara cosplays.
Oh.
I think they're really nice. I think she does it really well.
Didn't
Yeah.
she roll like NP like 6 Kiara?
Really?
Yeah, like by accident
Wow.
or something. I think she thought she needed to roll like more than she needed to like max Kiara.
Ah. Okay, sorry. I'm just checking what the interlude campaign is. Give me a second. Oh, okay. So the interlude campaign is, if it's the same one, it's interlude campaign 8, which has Yumeiren, Yagyu, Lobo, Hichikata, Nightingale, and Semiramis. So that should be the strengthening, or the interlude campaign rather.
Is there are there any servants that are on raid up for that though?
Oh, you mean like a banner for it?
Yeah. I don't remember
out.
seeing one.
New interludes. I don't.
It doesn't seem like it.
Doesn't seem like there was a banner.
So it's a dead week, but it's interludes. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you have these servants, you can you can do that, I guess. Or I think there's also like half AP like main story quest for LB 2, 3, whatever.
So we don't have LB3 yet. Oh yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Sorry, I was thinking about LB4. I was like, wait.
Anyways, but yeah, so you can definitely catch up on that, I guess, while there's a free week. All right. Anyways, what's on the commotion? Only some random dude started shooting at us. Huh? I thought I heard gunshots. Oh, don't worry, everything's under control. Just a slight misunderstanding. I assure you that we're quite all right. Now go on, get out of here. Listen to me. If you three get mixed up in this now, it will only make the situation worse. ... Alright, Yancheng, Izo, I trust you're both okay with that too? Fine by me. I'm going to bed. I've had enough of this shit for one day. Yeah, that'd be me if I was in their situation. There we go. I don't think we would have gained any pertinent information from questioning them anyway. Now then, tell me, Master, who do you think sent these thugs after us? I have no idea. Dear Mood, Yancheng, Izo, Alexander, Prince of Landling, Lad Third? I have no idea. Every one of them is a viable suspect. They all have motive, opportunity, and the money with which to hire the thugs we've just dispatched. I mean, we've kind of we've come to the conclusion that Vlad is pretty broke, so I don't know if I would count him in this, but...
Yeah, I mean, out of all of them, I mean, they all seem pretty chill to us, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. However, just because they had motive, opportunity, and money to send people after us doesn't necessarily follow that they did so. No, yeah, just because they could doesn't mean they did.
Yeah.
What do you think? I don't think any of them are the type to go after someone like me. They're not exactly good people, but... Yeah, I mean... Yes, exactly. The rules for these kinds of skirmishes don't apply to you. They are, of course, citizens of the underworld and mages respectively. Were it truly necessary to achieve their goals, I have no doubt they would kill us. I mean, we probably would have died already, maybe. Well, actually, we've got Moriarty on our side, maybe not. But, it's she probably. Yeah, that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. She is getting kind of shifty, huh?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we haven't talked to him yet. Like, you know how these events are like, you talk to everybody, but then it's like, oh, it's the one character you didn't talk to.
Yeah,
like, so innocent, right?
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Anyways, but by that same token, they would not go out of their way to kill us when there is no pressing need to do so. Anyway, tonight's the final night, making tomorrow the final morning. The morning when everyone shall draw the losing straw and lose something precious to them. Well, that's the way to look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, Master, let's bring this case to a neat, tidy close. Alright, sounds good, I guess.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. In this quest, you will form your party immediately before the battle begins. Would you like to start the quest? I guess so. Or, yeah? I mean, there's no need to delay. Alright, Section 5. Old Spider. What does that mean? Is that you, Moriarty? Or maybe it's Dermood.
It sounds kind of
because he's old. Alright, it's morning. Oh, this is quite nice.
Yeah. Whose room is this?
I have no idea.
Seems fancy.
Alright, Mr. Moriarty, tell us what you found out. Very well. May I have everyone's attention, please? Alright. As you know, a priceless relic was stolen from this estate. Yesterday, my apprentice and I talked to all of you on behalf of our employer, Mr. Sieg, to make sure nothing had been overlooked. To leap ahead somewhat and begin with the conclusion, each of you has your own reasons for being a perfectly viable suspect. Mr. Dermood is on the brink of retirement. Mr. Yanqing is worried about his subordinate's future. Mr. Izo is concerned with how the growing marine transport industry will encroach on his business. But the one thing that you all have in common is that none of you can throw caution to the wind. Should one of you step out of line, the others will devour you, so you wait. Then one day, Mr. Sieg shows up offering to let you bid on an invaluable relic. No doubt the news nearly gave you heart palpitations.
That's a way to put it.
Surely this would be the chance you have been waiting for. A chance for something to change. Am I correct so far?
But, like, that's, like, so random, right? Like, Sieg waited for... Like, okay, Yanqing's been in the city for 20 years.
Yeah.
Izo, I don't remember if they mentioned how long he's been there, but
at least
a while, right? And then Dermood's been here forever, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Sieg says, "Here, have this relic you can bid on." I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess it sounds pretty fishy, but I mean, like, he mentioned that you know, somebody found out that he had this relic, and it's just better off to sell it or something. So I guess he was just trying to find the prominent members of the city, right? You know, if, say, in this city, like, the gangs are very prominent people, right?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, especially if it's kind of invitation only, or, like, you know, they had to pay to be a part of this. Like,
I mean, maybe it's not a very good idea.
I'm not saying it's a good idea, but, like...
But he could sell this to the clock tower.
Oh, well... I don't know.
I don't know, or Mages Association.
Maybe he didn't want to give it to them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just, like, put it on eBay or something.
Craigslist, Siegfried Catalyst, it's a leaf.
Anyways. Alright, am I correct so far? I'd say so. Yanqing and Izo probably already realized this, but yes, I've been thinking of retiring. Though, of course, I would never do so while leaving my work unfinished. And that brings us to my first point. You wish to break this stalemate, so you mean to acquire the relic. This is, however, far from the true equation. While the three mages see it as their ticket to a surefire victory, and each wishes to get his hands on it no matter the cost, the three gang leaders don't care who gets it, for the stalemate will be broken regardless.
Yeah.
Thus, none of them will have any motive to steal it. In fact, they have a clear motive not to. Okay, since it sounds like you've taken me off the suspect list, I'm just gonna ask, what is this motive? Tell me, what would you think of one organization suddenly coming into a great deal of money under these circumstances? Well, I'd probably suspect they stole the relic and sold it. Ah, got it. There you are. In essence, as long as the current state of affairs continues, none of you are free to move any large sums around, whether from stealing the relic or anything else. Alright, YouTube, being kind of weird. Hopefully it'll be okay.
Usually it's okay.
We'll watch it, but,
yeah,
you know, in case if it's gonna crap out on us, we will figure out what to do with it later, I guess. Alright, so none of you are free to move any large sums... move any large sums around, blah, 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 blah. Yes.
But didn't they already make a massive, like, down payment on this just to bid?
I wonder if it's just the mages that had to pay the down payment, or was it...
No, I think they had to actually pay to get here, right?
Yeah, I know. The mages for sure had to. I don't know if these three had to, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, I imagine that would be quite a serious problem for an organization, no? Especially yours, Izo. Or Mr. Izo. Well, I wasn't planning on keeping this secret, but I am expecting a nice bit of cash in the near future. If I stole that relic, you'd all only have more reason to suspect me. Precisely. All of this is to say that the three gang leaders each have their own reasons for wanting the auction to go ahead. Even if Mr. Deerwood had lost, it would have given him a perfect excuse to retire, to gracefully bow out. After all, Mr. Yancheng's goal was only ever to ensure his subordinates would be accepted by the city. But if either party had stolen the relic, it would cause problems that no amount of money could resolve. As for Mr. Izo's reasons, well, we just went over those mere moments ago. We would seem to be left with one of the mages, but this is just as implausible. Why is that? Because the auction's results were far from a foregone conclusion, because nobody knows for sure how this is all going to unfold. Oh, okay. Indeed, after all, nobody here could be certain that they would get to keep the relic for themselves. Between his and Mr. Dermood's funds, Mr. Alexander was quite confident in his chances at winning the auction. Prince of Lanling was less sure in his bidding prospects, but he also believed he had a chance at charming the relic off of whoever did win. As for Count Vlad, if he ended up losing the auction, he had every intention of seizing the relic by force. Of course, any true mage must be willing to get his hands dirty when necessary.
Sounds like a mage thing to do.
But that willingness to use violence does not come at the expense of my good sense. And employing that sense suggests there is nothing to be gained in stealing the relic. As such, I would never do so. Hold on, how is seizing the relic any different from stealing it? Stealing is an act of thievery. Seizing it by force is simply a noble doing what he must.
Oh,
okay.
Does that mean, like, killing everybody and then just taking it?
It's like you kill everybody and you rightfully inherit their stuff.
Well, that's not inheriting. Claiming their stuff.
Maybe? I don't know. I guess that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
That is the crucial difference. There you have it. Every one of our guests, be they mage or gang member, had their honor on the line. But the culprit feared letting the relic go more than he did its theft. If he were to let it get away from him even once, everything his family had passed down for generations would be lost. That would remain the case even if he managed to steal it back later. Thus, the relic leaving his possession was the one thing the culprit simply couldn't bear. Isn't that right, Sieg? Well, Sieg, well, what do you have to say to this? We didn't get to talk to him, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm the only one here with something I need to protect, even if it means reducing myself to thievery. The relic my family has kept safe for generations has been tainted by the subspecies Holy Grail War. It became a catalyst meant for summoning Siegfried. Isn't that a great honor? I guess not. My family respects the true Siegfried. We have no interest in a pale imitation. I see.
I see, okay.
So servant Siegfried is too
It's
lacking.
faker.
Yeah, literally faker. It was too lacking, huh? Then you planned this whole thing. I'd just be kind of mad. Like, why'd you waste my time?
Right?
Yes, this was my intention right from the start. I'd hoped your suspicions of one another would be strong enough to prompt you to wipe each other out. There was plenty of fuel for that fire, after all.
That's true.
Though my criminal consultant did warn me not to take matters that far.
Criminal consultant?
You don't say! A criminal consultant, huh? Well, Moriarty, what do you have to say for yourself? Whistling innocently.
Remember what I said, like, the other day, if Moriarty's just pulling some shit, like...
I mean, like, it's Moriarty. What do you expect?
Right? I know.
Whistling innocently. I wish I could whistle so I could do this, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Once the mages and the leaders of all three gangs were dead, the gang members would rampage about, killing anyone who even looked like a potential rival. At that point, nobody would stop to wonder where I went, and it would be all but impossible for anyone to track down the Linden Leaf. Psst, Izo. Right.
Let's slice him.
Oh! Okay. Wow. So who got sliced? Did Izo get sliced, or did
I thought he killed Teague.
I thought he killed Teague too, but with this kind of exclamation mark, I don't know, man. And there's one more thing I was lying about. I'm a mage too. Oh, rip Ezo, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, you had this leaf on you. Like, what did we expect?
I mean, they're like, yeah, like, you can't really use it if, you know, you're not a mage, right?
Yeah. I mean, they just happen to have this leaf
Like,
for generations,
why would
right?
you have this if your family is not, like, a
Yeah, I know.
mage
Yeah.
family? Yeah, anyways.
Just for fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, what just happened? Oh no!
Oh, rip.
Oh, goodbye, Ezo. Ezo! Oh, okay. Oh, whoa.
Oh.
Did he jump through the window? Damn it, he jumped out the window! After him!
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Dot, 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 dot. What? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Here is my dragon form.
I'm not. I just didn't want to wreck my home with my mage
You
craft.
already wrecked your home by jumping out the window.
I have quite the collection of precious artifacts and books inside. You understand? Because clearly a window is not the same.
I guess not.
You and I have been good friends for a long time. But no more. Fire! No mercy!
Yeah. You betrayed my trust.
Die! Pow pow pow. Okay, wow, okay. Oh. Sorry, but guns won't work on me. Oh, rip
Oh,
gang
rip.
member.
Yeah.
Gah! Maybe you guys should run away. Cheh. Fine then. Close combat it is.
Oh, rip your mood.
Get a hold of yourself, dear mood. He's a mage. Aren't you an old dude at this point?
Yeah.
If bullets didn't phase him, what good do you think swords will do?
Can't watch his precious men die. I don't know.
Yanchang's right. Calm down.
Oh, he's okay.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Gah. I can't believe he had us all fooled all this time. Had us all fooled this time.
This whole time.
This whole time. Stand back. We'll handle this. Very well then. The winner of this battle shall claim the relic. Are we agreed? You sneaky bastard. All right then. Fine with me. Just as I planned. Step aside, my good gang leaders. All right, master. I trust you know what to do.
I guess we'll be their saviors.
Of course. Ready your weapon, archer. Yeah, you're fighting in this. I don't care what you say.
Off to the front lines.
Very good. Let's get the opening battle of this subspecies Holy Grail War started.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let's do... I guess this is what we'll do. I don't know what we're doing. I mean, I feel like, is he going to be a caster? If he's going to be a caster, should I bring a riot? Whatever, we don't know what he actually is.
I'm sure you'll be able to fight him.
Should have bought Sumaran Kun at the front. Oh well.
Faker!
I knew it'd be a caster.
He's a mage, so I mean...
Oh, he can't use his normal phantasm on humans? Is that what it said?
Something like that.
Okay, cool. I guess.
Oh.
Well, I guess we'll just try to get NPs for now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it to this Moriarty, because this Moriarty is closer to getting his NP. Alright, let's see.
This Zeke is pretty weak. Not gonna
I mean,
lie.
what level? He's level 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He doesn't stand a chance, I think. To be honest. Alright, let's just use this one and...
You know, I was using Moriarty and I was surprised at how many, like, arts cards he has.
Yeah.
I was, like, playing, you know, double Moriarty and I'm like, whole rows of arts cards and I'm like, whoa.
I forgot to use Merlin's,
Hero creation?
not his hero creation, his attack up.
Oh,
Well, not that it was really needed,
whatever.
but whatever. I don't know. I'm playing this and I've never felt so unscared of Sieg before.
Yeah, yeah, he's not like, you know, really scary.
All right, let's go. Man, I know I said this already last time, but man, Moriarty's NP is one of my absolute favorites.
I think it's the whole moon and like him jumping.
I think that silhouette when he jumps is so cool.
It's really nice.
Alright. Moriarty with the awful triple arts attack and Buster NP setup. Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of Emiya, to be honest. But Emiya doesn't have triple arts, right? I don't think so. Does he? Does he?
I think he does.
Oh shit. Does he?
I think he does, but I mean his NP, like his or strengthening or whatever, helps him a lot now.
Sorry, I'm just trying to check out his deck.
Yeah, it does have triple arts. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do they do that? Why? They can't even, like, you know, arts chain or buster chain or whatever. I mean, I got the buff to make his art MP arts. Yeah. So maybe Moriarty will get it one day. I don't know if he's popular enough to get it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I guess it kind of fits with Emiya.
At least he got the buff where like he can like make other servants evil or something, so he can actually buff them or something like that.
I don't really know. Yeah, poor Abby can't get an MP gain stat buff. Hopefully one day, Abby, one day.
Yeah, honestly, there's quite a few servants that need that little
bit of help,
yeah,
to say the least,
for their NP gains. Yeah.
Alright, Sieg, ... We broke away your shield thing. Damn it, I had countermeasures ready for the 3 mages. But I never expected you to join the fray, Moriarty. Back when I was alive, or perhaps in one of my secret made-up stories. Not that the distinction is an important one anyways. The aftermath of this incident always left something of a foul taste in my mouth. No, let me be more precise. Overlooking you as a key variable made the situation vastly worse. The city, which should have flourished in a burgeoning era of the maritime trade, was indeed obliterated. Instead obliterated. I can read. Poor girl has 6 hit art cards and can't work her NP. Oh my goodness! 6 hits, and I didn't even realize
she had 6 hits. But yeah, her NP
6
gain
hits is quite a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot, but her NP gain is awful. It's horrible to get her NP. Damn. Like so I don't know how much you've used her, but
not
like
that much.
Yeah, no.
Maybe you just always either have to carry Prisma Cosmos or like Divine Banquet or something.
Like even if you have stars for her, she has a really hard time getting her NP. Yeah, I think Prisma Cosmos might be the easiest way to like reliably get her NP. I don't know, man.
Sucks. Not gonna
like besides like an NP,
like starting
chart, like starting NPC. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Her NP gain is like 0.3. Oh my gosh, that's quite low. I mean, it sounds quite low at least. Yeah, I don't really know the metrics for other servants, but you know, with 6 hits and already your NP gain is supposedly very low, that's pretty bad.
I mean, that's why when Hokusai came out, it was like
immediately,
night and day.
Immediate like
yeah. Really unfortunate if you ask me. And
yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't buffed her yet, or maybe they've buffed something but haven't finished buffing her. Hopefully she'll get another one.
Hopefully she will. But I don't know.
Time will tell, I guess.
It's like it's a core issue though with her.
Yeah. Which actually kind of surprises me that she hasn't been, I guess, fixed yet, because I would have thought that Abby was at least pretty popular, or at least you know,
that's true.
Well liked, right? I mean, she's the main heroine or main protagonist in one of the, you know, EORs and whatever.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully they'll get to it. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of things that DW's like, you know, kind of getting on, which we're just kind of like waiting for, like all those animation updates. I don't know. They gave her a 30% battery, which doesn't do much.
Well, I guess 30% is not.
I would say it's better than nothing, but at the same time, you're like, if it's not consistent, it's just kind of like, Why do you do this?
Yeah, or like sometimes servants with NP batteries,
Yeah.
but have long ass, you know, cooldowns. Like Helena is the one I always think of. Like when I think of cooldowns, like she's pretty okay as a support servant, but her cooldowns are too long to be of any real use. But you know,
yeah. Anyways, blah 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 flourished and blah, 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 maritime trade was instead obliterated. So I think it's best for all involved if you hand that linden leaf over to me. See, I knew we were gonna take the leaf in the end. It's ours. We're gonna summon the real soon I could.
Yeah.
I didn't mean for things to go this far. Well, no, maybe I did. As far as I'm concerned, this relic is the greatest treasure in the world. I couldn't possibly let it be taken for some stupid subspecies Holy Grail war. Well, that's no way to live. If Siegfried were here now, I have no doubt he would say something to the effect of, I am happy to answer any summons with an eye towards the future. That does, of course, mean he may end up serving wicked people at times, but that's just part of the deal.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. More than anything, Siegfried, as a heroic spirit, would be thrilled to help bring about a brighter future. He was a good man and a true hero. Surely anyone who thought well of him could respect that wish. Wow. It almost looks like he's dead. True.
I mean, he is.
True. I do think he loved that. That just reminds me of that one time, you know, I don't remember which event it was, Siegfried, like, in the sky, and also kind of, like transparent.
Oh, what was it? I don't know, something tells me it's like
Christmas or something.
I don't know, it's one of those
I just remember
events,
one of those events, he was, like, in the sky, it was like, are you dead? Anyways, you expect me to believe that? Well, believe it if you want, or not. That he would be thrilled to degrade himself in the service of others? Believe what you will, but I can guarantee you that I'm right about this. How's that for convincing? I mean, he doesn't really look convinced.
Yeah.
What a devious conman you are. I knew I shouldn't have trusted a man styling himself as a criminal consultant. Well, that was your first misstep, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I lied to her about her NP game. Is it? Oh my gosh, 0.25 and Hokusai is 0.33 with the same hits, but Hokusai Chris can gen 80% for NP gauge.
Yeah.
Holy, 0.25? That's even worse. That's...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Hokusai's NP gain is a lot better. And she's an art servant too, so it's like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember Abby's deck or anything like that, but... Abigail... Williams. But yeah, because I mean, especially if Hokusai is more arts-based. Okay, well, she does have 3 arts cards, but yeah. I mean, I guess like she could arts chain, maybe.
Yeah, but even that, like...
Maybe she's better off as a solo servant?
As a solo servant? She doesn't really have a lot of ways to sustain herself.
No idea. Anyways.
I mean, she has her, like, sometimes works stun skill.
Does she have evade or anything?
No, not from what I remember, at least.
Oh, yeah, just a stun skill.
Yeah, I wouldn't really use her to solo. Though, I mean, maybe I haven't used her so much that I would really know the ins and outs of her, you know,
yeah,
play style, but yeah.
Well, you could always bring her with 2 other support servants, and that would help.
Yeah.
But that kind of feels bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways, is he dead? 0 hard defense skills. Oh.
Yeah.
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 2 support servants are always makes the dream team, right?
She can kind of stall, but not really.
Yeah. Anyways, is he dead? Wait, what did we do to kill him? Something like that. Oh, we did kill him. Ow, ow, ow. How are you feeling, Prince of Landing?
They're really unfazed. He's dead? Oh, okay.
I can't even move. How pathetic. This means the winner is... It's us. Curse you, bartender. How in the world did you get so strong? Oh, we shot all of them. Trade secret. Honestly, she is used for looping with her first skill and gives 30% MP gauge MP damage and 10% gauge overtime.
Yeah.
So she can probably loop to some degree, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you ran her with, like,
maybe 2030 or something.
well, I mean, if you ran her with, like, Tamamo or something and you constantly, got that skill back, it could be okay.
Maybe. Anyways.
I don't know, though.
Trade secret. So I didn't realize we, I guess, gunned down everybody. Not just, what's his face, Sieg, but...
I mean, I don't think Gouda would gun down people.
I mean, Moriarty gunned down everybody, not me, but, Now then, it would seem we have ourselves a clear winner, no?
I guess we win.
It's us. As I've defeated the duplicitous fourth mage, I believe that makes me, Moriarty the bartender, the winner. Yay! Wait, just a damn minute. That isn't what we agreed on. Think about it. Now that you don't need to spend a fortune on the auction, doesn't this put you at an advantage?
I mean, sounds about the same as before.
Yeah, sounds about the same as before, really. I mean, at least you know that everybody doesn't have this magical leaf on their side. Helps other loops. I mean, I guess sacrifice her to Chengo. Oh, okay, so she helps other people.
Yeah,
so maybe she's a hidden support servant.
I mean, her thing does, go to ally servants, so it's not just her. But yeah,
she can be Chengong fodder like everybody is. All right. And while I'm at it, don't you think it's about time that the three of you had a serious talk? Like, get over your differences or something? This business of the three of you deadlocked you... So stop it, I can read. This business of the three of you, deadlocked as you are, may keep the peace, but you are all vulnerable to outside forces in consequence. I could suck this city dry in just a few days if I wanted to, I could spin my web as a spider would, or as any spider would, and have this city trapped and helpless in my grasp in no time. Yeah, I guess you've got a point. Hey, Yanqing, dear Rude, come here a second. Or come here a sec. I'm sure you guys are just as sick of this stalemate crap as I am. The old man is right. About time we put our honor aside. But how will our gang survive without honor? Just be one big happy family, guys.
Yeah.
Just merge.
Become friends and sing Kumbaya.
No, just become business partners, and merge with each other and be one giant group.
Yeah.
Something, I don't know. Maybe they won't, but you know what? Oh, never mind, they're not gonna get along. At least that's better than all of us getting killed.
That's true.
I guess, yeah. I can't argue with that. Honestly, I wish we'd done this sooner. Guess I lost the moment I let myself be seduced by the comfort of the status quo. I'm not going along with this. These bastards have been... Alright, gang member C.
Oh!
Yeah, but boss, what's the big deal? Who got slashed? Who slashed who? Oh, that was Izo. One more word out of you idiots and your heads come tumbling from your necks. Yeah, alright. I don't have to tell you what my condition is. You'll do everything you can to make it happen, eh? We want to be full citizens of the city. That's the one thing I'm not budging on. I understand. There's bound to be some pushback with this change of direction, but I promise I'll keep it in line. I mean, I guess as a regular person living in this city, though, I guess unless if you are discriminatory against other people, I feel like I would be happy if they, kind of settled their differences, because especially if there's fights breaking out in the streets and there's people always being in danger or getting killed, having them talk over their stuff and to be peaceful, I'd be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, but also I feel like Yanqing's demands are not even that grand. They could have solved this much earlier if they put their differences aside.
Yeah, which is kind of what they address, right? Which I agree. Anyways. But I promise I'll keep it in line. In exchange, I'll sell my hideout and other property, and make sure to appoint a level-headed man as my successor. As for my men who went out of their way to make your guys' lives hell, I'll send you a list of their names and tell their families they're away on business. Goodbye, those people.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Wow. You are happy. This is the scariest business talk I've ever heard. That's just how it is with them. They're still villains at heart, after all. They can never hope to coexist in prosperity, nor can only one of their gangs hope to flourish without drawing the other's ire. So if they can't coexist on prosperity, they can at least coexist in adversity. They'll all suffer in turn, but they'll also all continue to survive.
I guess so.
Not perhaps an ideal lifestyle, but it comes with the assurance that they will get to die peacefully in bed. Well, that's just great. We've got nothing to show for our efforts. I mean, and now you're broke. Or at least you've lost some, or Vlad is broke. Everybody else might be okay, though.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I'd say we're slightly worse off than we were before. All that running around I did for the auction, wasted. Good grief. Bartender? Tell me, what do you plan to do with that linden leaf? You're better off not knowing that, Count Vlad. I might be amenable to sharing that knowledge for a price, but I sense such an arrangement would not be to your tastes. Not to mention one wrong move, and you could end up being pumped for information yourselves in less than savory ways. Yes, I suppose you're right. I should just accept my defeat and begin searching for my next opportunity. Damn, I was really set on getting that catalyst and winning the subspecific Holy Grail war with it. Looks like it's back to square one in my search for a catalyst.
Wait, wasn't it like subspecies?
Yeah.
Did they change it?
Maybe he didn't remember the name, or maybe it has more than one name. I don't know. Well, at least I will not be leaving completely empty-handed. We will meet again one day, Sir Moriarty. James Moriarty. I'll remember that name. Why, thank you. I'm always glad to make connections with new mages. You're a shrewd one, aren't you?
That's part of the business.
I guess so. Alright, we're going to head back to our respective organizations now. What about you two? We're going home. I did what I came here to do, so we are going home. I see. Go on then, get out of here. Or get out of here. If I never see Magecraft again, it'll be too damn soon. Okay. Sir Moriarty, it would seem you are a far more devious villain than we mere thugs could have ever hoped to be. Why, whatever do you mean? Look at that innocent face. What do you mean? I'm totally not devious. We may have suffered some losses, but at least they weren't fatal. I'll take that over the whole city being destroyed any day of the week. I advise you all to live modestly from here on, gentlemen. A spider cannot weave its web when darkness covers all. As villains, it's your job to ensure that light and shadow come and go in equal measure. Thank you for the advice. Personally, I hope to never see you again. Damn straight. Sure you want to stick with this guy, kid? I'd bail now if I were you. We don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
Believe me, I wish I could. I'm happy with the way things turned out here.
Well, I mean,
I guess. Right? You had fun, didn't you? Yeah.
I mean, just because you wink at me doesn't mean we didn't just, kill Sieg, right?
Now then. All that remains is to erase Sieg's memories and strip him of his magecraft.
Wow.
That should make sure he gives up on trying to get the linden leaf back. So this happened in your time too, Moriarty? You had a Holy Grail war back in your time? I guess. Well, no, not exactly. The fact that the gang leaders and mages looked and acted like servants means that this is only a dream. The events of the subspecies Holy Grail War no doubt happened differently and in another world entirely. This little dilemma of ours was a fusion of two separate occasions. The first, a time when a partnership I struck with mages destroyed this city. The second, a time when a subspecies Holy Grail War took place. Somewhere. Did this turn out the way you hoped? Well, I sure hope so. We got a leaf. A fair question. The man I met with requested my help in protecting a treasure that had been in his family for generations. I offered him several pieces of advice. Once you've fanned the flames between the gangs as much as you can, fake your own death. Convince the gangs that the relic is up for grabs now, and that you're dead, and that owning it will be their key to riches. After that, all you need to do is take their thugs out whenever it's convenient. But I didn't know he was a mage when I told him that, and as a result, the city quickly declined and ultimately faded away. Of course, as a criminal mastermind, my role in these events did not trouble my conscience. But now that I'm your servant, it's been eating away at me. That's too bad, huh? I swear, young lady, you have no idea how difficult it is to be an evil servant in the service of such a very good master. I'm surprised it eats away at you regardless, though, because I feel like it would still not
like our morals should not be rubbing off on him.
Yeah, like he would still be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I feel about
Just
it.
like burn the city to the ground or something.
At any rate, when I looked back on this outcome, I chalked it up to a careless mistake. An awful turn of events brought about by a few miscalculations. Of course, even now that we've changed the past, this remains firmly in the realm of the hypothetical. History remains the same, as does its outcome. What we partook in here was merely an illusion, purely for my own gratification. I assure you, I'm well aware of that. Yet, even so, I needed to be certain this error was affixed permanently in my memory. I needed to remind myself that a bright future such as this can come to a sudden, cruel end with but a single mistake. Even if I should parse the records upon waking up, that still won't change what really happened. All I can do is cast my mind back and wonder uselessly about what might have been. I can think of something else you can do. What else can you do? Oh, and what's that? Next time, make sure to get it right. Just do better next time. ... Indeed. Humanity is currently in the midst of an unprecedented crisis. One mistake on our part could lead to the extinction of the human race.
The human race is pretty much extinct, right?
Yeah. So next time, you can be damn sure I won't miscarry so much as a single integer. I can promise you that both as your servant and as your trusty partner. Oh, bye, Moriarty. Well then, it seems our time in this world is up. Tell you what, once we get home, I'll mix you a drink to make up for dragging you into this.
Okay.
Oh, we ray shift back. Hey, okay. So another section, and I think after this is the epilogue, so... I mean, it seems like the case is over already, so I don't really know.
Maybe this is the epilogue?
I have no idea. Alright, a few days later. Well, we're back at the bar. I see my room has been redecorated without my permission. Again. I mean, I don't even have a bed anymore.
Yeah.
Really? I thought I was the first to do so. Do you mean this sort of thing happens often?
I mean, every, Halloween or something, right?
So the king's servants and princess servants renovate your room however they like, Well, I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself. Now then, allow me to treat you to the drink of your life. First we mix these together, shake it all up, and... Here's your cocktail, young lady. Thank you. This is kind of nerve-wracking. I mean, Gouda's underage, but... I mean, with the adult, it should be fine. I guarantee you'll like it. So, what do you think? This is really good. It went down a lot easier than I thought. This is really good. Right. Welcome to the adult world. Adult. Oh no, I mean, oh my gosh. Adult world. Oh hey, Holmes, okay. Don't be so quick to fall for his trickery, Miss Samantha. Alright. Blast! Holmes! That cocktail contains not a drop of alcohol. Oh. Well, that's nice to know.
Yeah, no wonder it went down that easily, right?
It is merely fruit juice mixed together so as to taste more like a genuine cocktail. A mocktail, to use modern parlance. Though I suppose I can't blame you for being taken in, given the atmosphere. Grrr! Damn it, man! Can you not tell when we're having a moment? Ahem. Listen, master. Alcohol really isn't very good for you, you know? Taken from an old man who's been there and done that. You tricked me! I mean, what did you expect?
Yeah.
Well, I certainly can't approve of you becoming inebriated, Miss Samantha. Still, I hope you can accept Moriarty's good fatherly intentions. Though, of course, in his case, if you so much as breathe the word grandfatherly, I will post a list of your many failings and eccentricities on the bulletin board faster than you can say stop. I kind of want to know what Sherlock's many failings and eccentricities are.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sherlock kind of feels a little bit infallible.
No. Definitely not.
I mean, I know, but that's what's got you to shut up. Oh, well.
He's like, no, I have too much in my past that can't be exposed.
I feel like Gouda has a lot of faith in Sherlock, and Sherlock's like, there's no way I'm gonna screw this up. Anyway, don't worry. Once you really have grown up, I'll be the first to mix you a real drink. I would very much like to be present for that. Of course, I'll make sure to serve you my finest glass of mud. Ha 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 ha. So you're not even capable of tossing your enemies the merest of bones, are you? Ha ha ha. Why don't you put that mouth of yours to use for once and go kiss an oncoming train? Okay. You know, I think I'm feeling a little drunk on the atmosphere. Huh? But I really didn't put any alcohol in it. ... You're drunk on the atmosphere? Hey, is it true you had some crazy stuff go down recently? Yes. I heard I was a bad guy. That sounds fascinating. You have to tell me all about it. Sheik just really wants to be bad, huh? You can do it, Sheik. What was I like? Was I trying to take over the world?
We're trying to not summon fakers, Sumunai-kuns or something.
Did I have a scar on the side of my face? What's this? Master is showing signs of intoxication. What do you have to say for yourself, Moriarty? But I didn't do it! Master, are you alright? Sup, I heard there was something fun happening here, so I came to check it out. Same. I guess we could start by straightening up Moriarty? There you go, that's the ticket. I can kick you all out, you know. This is my room, so I guess technically I could kick everybody out.
Yeah.
That's right, it is, isn't it? Okay, guys, how about this? Yeah, there's one thing I'm pretty sure we can agree on. Let's all have a drink. I've never had alcohol before, Master. I can't wait to try it. I feel like you're also underage, Sieg.
He's a homunculus, whatever.
You're in the same boat as me, Sieg. You will be sticking to mocktails, Sieg. See, I told you. We're in the same boat together. Aw. Alright. One at a time. Now then. What can I get for you, my good lady? Wait, I feel like he gave me something already.
Get you another!
The fact is, it is very difficult for any master to understand a truly evil man. One so wicked he has no qualms about destroying the world, and so meticulous he would risk his life to correct a miscalculation. Indeed, this old spider's web extends further than anyone can see, catching good, evil, order, and chaos alike. And even now he continues to spin new threads. That sounded like the end to me, but I think there's still an epilogue. Oh yeah, there is. Alright. No battles.
Good night, Star Talk.
Alright, good night, Star Talk. Maybe it's just good night talk?
Yeah.
Fo. Special translation. Orange. Cassis. Orange. I don't know what that means. Oh, hello there. Just for you and Sir Fo today, can I get you your usual black beast grease mix? Oh, I have a bunch already. Sometimes I just need to kick back and relax. Who's the bartender? Fo. Special translation. I hear you. That grease is addictive. Okay, you can drink that stuff? The hell? Where'd this holy grail pop up from?
I guess that's the beast grease.
What's going on here? Barkeep! I wanted a drink, not a grail. Courtesy of that customer over there. Oh, okay, that customer over there. I love that reaction of yours. It's so nice to be able to take videos so easily these days. Wait, is that like blackmail or something material? Oh, don't worry, it's on me. Go ahead, take it.
Wait, you just had a random grail you could just give us?
I guess so. Merfolk! Special translation, you're a grand good for nothing. How are you still alive?
Merlin never dies.
Ha 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 ha! You might want to cut that out, Cuthplug, before you get yourself banned. Yeah, no fighting in the bar. That's weird. I can't think of his name. Oh. I don't know who you are. Well, sure. You're still dreaming, so of course your mind is a bit hazy. As for me, I'm the greatest caster that ever was or will be. Please call me Mr. Sheep.
Mr. Sheep.
Alright, Mr. Sheep. I have to say, though, that was a great show. Regrets from the youthful days he can never go back to, repentance in his twilight years, homesickness. Talk about hard-boiled. I'd love to try playing that sort of grizzled old man type myself someday. I don't know if you'd fit the part.
Yeah.
Golfo, special translation. Well, you've got the scum of the earth part down pat. Fo really just is so brutal to Merlin. Anyway, consider that cocktail there my payment for the show I just attended. Jeez. A holy grail's way too much, you say? Ah, what's the harm? There's plenty more where that came from, right? Why not just go ahead and use them all on me? Maybe one day. Whoops, it looks like you're about to wake up. Alright, see you later then. Hopefully we'll meet again at the next Golden Heroic Spirit Theater. Okay? Personally, I'm hoping for an Artoria Aram next time. Farewell, au revoir, good night. Fofo! Special translation, this prick never changes. That Altria caught me by surprise.
You're like Ultra Artoria.
Because I'm just like, just reading it, like, and just like, I did not process that. Alright. Yay!
It's finished!
It is finished. Yay! And I guess that's pretty much it. I guess
that was CBC.
Yeah, we can talk about the event briefly. I mean, I actually quite liked it. I mean, it was short, but it was a nice event. I mean, it gives me a little bit of it reminds me of the event last year. What's it called?
What event last year? There was no event last year.
The reading event. Hugetscon. There we go. Oh, challenge quest. Yeah, the challenge quest. I guess I could try it. Like, looking at it, I feel like it's a Sherlock fight.
Looks like it.
But anyways, I guess we could talk about it while fighting.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? But no, it reminded me of that, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, hang on, sorry. Let me just pick who I'm apparently fighting with, and then you can talk.
Yeah, for me, honestly, I really liked having Moriarty in this event. I mean, we talked about this last time already, so we could talk about, like, Sieg in the final bit of the story.
I mean, I feel like, especially since Moriarty has that devious
nature
side of him, nature, I feel like we kind of knew already at the beginning, like, you must have a hand in all this, right?
Right. Yeah.
I feel like, so, like, even though there was a little bit of a, I guess, twist at the end, I'm just, like, not really surprised. Like, about this at all, so. Yeah. Alright, let me just get a good CE on these guys. But yeah, no, I really liked it. Sieg especially, he is more pure-hearted, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So him being the bad guy, I actually quite liked.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of when we read Koketsukan and how it was like, even though these are the people or the servants you kind of see, like, their actual person is not, the same. And, like, those differences can be who you overlook, right?
Yeah.
For us, Sieg is this really, I mean, besides the anime, which he's kind of cardboardy, he's a good kid, right? He has Sumai Kun powers, and that's pretty much it, right? Generally well-meaning. So, your first instinct isn't necessarily to see, you're the one that did this, right?
Yeah.
And so I think keeping that in mind,
Yeah,
especially for this event, it was much easier to kind of single him out.
The Kogetsukan event, I remember when we read it, like, we fell into a lot of the traps with the character tropes, I guess you could say, or
Right.
or like, what we thought of that character, because, you had that servant
Mm-hmm.
image on, like, being there to tell the story.
Like Raiko being the
yeah,
mom or
yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
And whereas this time, like, I was much more wary of that. I'm like, you are not it. Like, you're not who you not who you say you are, I guess.
You're not who we perceive you
Exactly.
to be.
Like, for example, Jamie being the old man, I'm like, you don't look old at all, but
Yeah.
I'll remember that. So, like, I feel like there was that kind of aspect to it.
Yeah.
Like, good luck on the challenge twist. Thank you. I feel like it might be okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I mean, Sherlock can be a bit tough because he's a ruler, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, no, I overall really enjoyed this event. I mean, we say that a lot about events, but we don't really get to see Moriarty much in events, so I'm actually happy that we were able to kind of take part in this.
In one of his crimes?
Yeah, in one of his schemes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, like, Guda's always supposed to be good, and, like, we're always, like, in the story, like, I wish I could, ditch Moriarty or whatever, or, like, at the end. But I really like him, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that really did absolutely nothing. Holy.
I wonder if there's some part of it that you might need to stall, or what?
I sure hope not, because if this is a stalling one, I don't know if I'm going to play.
Just take a look at how long those last for.
4 turns. Okay. I guess that's what we'll do then. I guess we'll just focus on getting NPs. Anyways, what were we saying? Yeah, and I thought the whole way that they, I guess, structured this plot was quite nice. Because I mean, I guess it's kind of difficult sometimes to have plots where you have 3 main groups that are fighting each other, and how to make it so that they're all equal to each other without
without really overcomplicating
exactly
things.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like many of I mean, obviously the story sections were pretty short, but and there were few, but most of the story sections were like, not to say nothing happens, but like
I mean, we do talk to a lot of people at the bar and just getting information rather than a lot of active plot happenings.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, also because there was the whole auction aspect, so we had to wait till oh, the auction finally starts. Oh wait, it's been stolen. Then that's when it starts to pick up.
Yeah.
Right? Which, I mean, to me is pretty typical, right?
Man, Sherlock really has a thing for Merlin. He's just like, you have to go down.
Yeah. I don't know why you don't use Merlin's skills, though.
Well, I was just kind of waiting for these stupid buffs to go away.
Oh.
So that's kind of why, but...
Why didn't you do the 90
I didn't
and 100?
I didn't notice the 100 until after I pressed it.
Oh well,
my
anyways.
bad. But anyways, yeah, no, I did enjoy this one. I mean, especially since Chaldea Boys is such a short event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I liked it a lot, especially since sometimes other events or actual events have multiple story sections. I think for a small one, especially as low scale as this one, it definitely. I think it worked pretty well.
Yeah.
To be honest, should I use a hero creation on Merlin? I mean, maybe not, but...
Well, I did like the part where, at the end when we were talking about, when Moriarty was going through, the suspects and stuff, he was basically nobody has a reason to steal this thing.
Yeah.
And then kind of, flipping it to Sieg, like, it was you, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, the whole escalation at the end was kind of, it was fine, but then they kind of swept it under the rug, it seemed like. So, like, you know, when, like, Jirbud's, like, gang member dude died from, like, shooting bullets, or wait, yeah, I don't know.
No, but okay.
I mean, I guess he got.
Yeah.
I guess they had to show that Sieg was strong, I guess.
Yeah.
And that, you know, he wasn't just some, you know, ordinary kid or
more like when he
whatever.
like slashed Izo, I think.
Yeah, Izo was totally fine, right? He slashed Izo, had blood everywhere, and then it was like, oh, he's okay.
Complete Chaldea Avenger Sherlock Holmes, who is the winner? Yeah, I have Chaldea at the back, but I wanted to use Moriarty. But we'll see how it goes, I guess. I
don't know if he's gonna live this, man.
I don't know if he will either, to be honest, but we'll see. If he doesn't live this, well, somebody else's turn. But yeah, no, I actually really liked all the bartender sections as well, like the parts in the bar where we got to interrogate and got to do all that stuff. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, and I mean, because we never get to talk to Moriarty at such length, typically.
Yeah.
I mean, because he was basically the main servant of this event, I mean, obviously. It was nice to hear his side of things, where, you know, he wanted, like, you know how when he talked about his past and how he came up with these calculations and like even though they weren't necessarily, it wasn't necessarily something good, like, but he wanted to prove it. You know? And that was kind of when like he wrote the meaning book of his life.
Yeah, you know? When he wrote his book, and then everybody kind of denounced it and kind of like just not let him prove his work.
Yeah, I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Because maybe the collective of, you know, I guess scholars or, I don't know, mathematicians for his time. It's not that they didn't necessarily respect his work, but maybe his work was too dangerous.
Yeah.
Right? And that if it had been proven, right, because considering he is so good, maybe it would have been proven.
Yeah.
That would mean very bad things, right? And, I mean, we could sort of see the culmination of that, I think, I feel like, for the Shinjuku chapter, right? But yeah, so I feel like this was a kind of a nice way to
rip Moriarty.
And yes, rip Moriarty.
But yeah, no, I still liked it a lot. I guess I'll just use this before he uses his NP again. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's one thing to, you know Moriarty is bad, and then you just kind of, you're like, okay, yeah, you just do bad things, but it's kind of just showing how, I don't want to say how he got into it, but also, like, what kind of drove him down that path, right? Which I thought was interesting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know if they've, you know, addressed that before in, you know, previous
events.
Events, and also, I guess, just parts that he shows up, but yeah, I just don't know if I should use Shelter's NP. Is that a waste?
It seems kind of a waste to me, but I mean, she gets her NP pretty quick. I mean,
yeah,
if she can crit on her arts guards, so I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about it either, to be honest. But yeah, I really like that insight into Moriarty. Being able to spend time with him, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, also because
about him was nice.
We also spend a lot of time with Sherlock.
Yes.
And he is part of the main, I guess, team.
Crew, yeah. And using Sherlock more as a joke or as a prop was funny to me, I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of actual, like, I guess a main character or whatever.
I mean, we always know that they're at odds with each other, but I mean, I feel like because this event really didn't focus on Sherlock at all in any way. I felt like that was kind of a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
For Moriarty.
I haven't used Chaldea in a really long time. I kind of almost forgot what her skills were. But yeah, she has no problem.
So I haven't bought this yet, and I don't really have a lot of Avengers. So
I mean, you
I'm
can maybe
like,
Angra it. Oh yeah, the other day I got my Angra to NP5, which was very
Yay.
nice. Yay! It's something I've been waiting to happen for a long time, but you know, couldn't bring myself to roll a bunch of friend points to get him to NP5.
Well, it was Chaldea boys, so it worked out.
Yeah. Don't ask me why Siegfried is here. Alright, but I still think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I don't think she has like a... Let's see. Oh, dragon allies. Ooh. And, yeah, invincible, whatever. That's not gonna help.
Kaizen, NP0 Angra.
Oh no! Really?
You'll get him one day.
One day. Although, to be fair, like, for us, the first time Angra appeared in that Zero event, Jack and I, like, literally, before playing the event, we just spent hours and hours and hours rolling
I think we spent legit, half a day.
We spent, like, 9 hours straight rolling for Angra.
Yeah.
Because we really, really wanted him. And, yeah, that's our Angra story, I guess.
Yeah. Got decently lucky with his other copies, though.
I feel like maybe it's better not to put your name online, especially if those details are true. I don't know. That's just my feelings on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully Chaldea can do it. I mean, it should be fine, maybe?
She'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
I don't see her losing this.
I mean, Sherlock's been critting everybody to death, so that's kind of what I'm a little
Sherlock's deal.
So am I back up tomorrow? Good luck on selling challenge quest. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I feel like it'll be over pretty soon, but yeah. I hope you have a good day or
Bring down
night, I guess.
Yanqing's star weight.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, she'll take him down. Yanqing's just here for the ride.
Well, there we go. Ooh, almost gonna bond 10 with Yanqing soon, I guess.
Yeah, I've been carrying him around with me for quite a long time.
Yeah, mine's not bonded very much, to be honest.
He's like my Vlad number 2. Like, I was just like carrying him around for so long, but Vlad was... God, that one took forever. Alright, well, anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I actually wanted to get that Moriarty costume before, and do it on a stream, but I'm close, but I'm not close enough. I'm like... Because it's like 200 for it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that's
Honestly,
too bad.
If you have any friends that have the 5-star CE, it's actually not too hard to farm it, I think.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I mean, whether or not you want to farm that on stream is another story.
Yeah, I think we'll probably just end it here today. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I thought the Oku event would come a little bit sooner, but since it might come definitely past...
in a week or so.
Past the 22nd, I guess that's... Oh, I'm losing my voice. I guess that's pretty much it. And, yeah, if you are going to continue rolling for Chaldea Boys, I wish you good luck. And if not, well, I guess we'll all be waiting for that Oku run, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there will be those interludes, so I guess there's that. And, yeah, I guess...
We'll see each other soon. And, yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you have a good day or a good night wherever you are. Stay safe. And yeah, we'll see each other next time with the Oku event. And
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Bye-bye.